What's going on, everybody? I am CaptainRoBear, and this is Neon Regimes 2 Synthetic Screams number 4.
All I need to hear is the music, baby. I just want to hear the music and feel the vibe. Oh, yeah.
I had already forgotten.
Wait for it.
Feel them vibes, baby. Feel them vibes.
All right there.
I'd forgotten to grab my sunglasses after you showed me your amazing ones. I'm kind of scared because I was drinking with mine the last time. Shocker. I don't know what it will say across the screen.
You know what? That's probably the best that you didn't go ahead and jump into that. That would have ended up that could have ended up poorly.
They need to get reprogrammed, baby. Reprogrammed.
Always check the text before you go live.
So true. Oh man, appreciate all the love you guys are sending out there for us already. You guys are rock stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for allowing us to tell stories out here on the World Wide Web. Living our best Space Ghost coast to coast dreams.
Oh, dude, come on. I love it. I love it. Love you long time. Oh, we're back. Night 1 of 3 live D&D on the channel. Let's go.
So, we have one big announcement for all of you right now that are catching us at the start of our D&D week. This will be the last Wednesday that Neon Regimes is on for the seeable future.
Sorry, guys. It's just not in the cards.
Good news is Neon Regimes is going to move to Fridays at 10 p.m. CST. That's right. So that's going to be a 30-minute bump up from when Game of Saving Throws used to start on Fridays. So 10 p.m. CST, you're going to be able to catch Neon Regimes on Fridays going forward. And there's more. You're going to get to see our friends Becca and Mudcat will be debuting on Neon Regimes. That freshly partnered Caustic Phoenix will be debuting on Neon Regimes. Not this Friday, but next Friday.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Captain, hold on. There's a problem. So you said that Neon Regimes is airing on Friday, a whole 30 minutes ahead of where Saving Throws would start. So what's happening to Saving Throws?
I'm so glad you asked. Saving Throws is moving to Wednesday primetime slot, 9 p.m. CST, starting next week. Can you believe it, guys? We are flip-flopping these bad boys next week. So you guys are going to have the shortest time to wait that Game of Saving Throws has had since way back in the Malachar fight.
Oh, the con days.
For real, the con days. So back when we used to gather. It's going to be a beautiful thing. We're starting that 30 minutes earlier than we normally do as well. So we want to try to get these shows to as many people as possible, allowable within our schedule. So we've been working on this for quite some time. I'm stoked. We're excited to have GOST on Wednesday nights, and you guys are some of the first people to know. I know this is going to throw a wrench in some folks' schedules, but we're going to try to let everybody know as soon as they can so they can get used and acclimated to this new world we're going to be in. Corman's Quest will be unchanged on its day. However, we will be starting. Actually, it's going to be at the same time. I can't remember. Is it 10? Did we agree on 10?
I think it's still same time. Same time, same bad channel.
No, we said 10, right? 10 o'clock on Thursday.
I think so.
Yes,
Isn't
10
that
o'clock.
the time we normally start? I don't know. I just usually go by when you text me and yell at me.
Yes. Corman's Quest will be moving up by 30 minutes to 10 p.m. CST after this week. So it's going to be a flat schedule where it's 9 p.m. on Wednesday and then 10 p.m. Thursday and Friday. Beautiful things, but yes, all the shows are staying. We're just rearranging and getting our flagship show inside of prime time. And we're excited. And
just a little bit.
We're very excited for Becca and Mud to be able to join us as well, because we've been waiting. Obviously, we got antsy in our pantsy and decided to start without them.
It's been known to happen. Not known for being reserved and patient, or yes, either or in both. Which makes us, I guess.
Yep. Full sin, baby. That's why I titled the episode Full Sin last week. Just living our best Cyberpunk's lives, man.
Oh. Hey, man, if you're not living for that ecstasy, why you living, man?
Why you living, brother? Just an update from last week to let you guys know. Streamloot cards do apply on all shows, so there's no separate division binder folder. They are all applicable to every single one of the D&D games that we run. Thank you guys for considering and investing those cards and helping us tell the story. They're the meat and potatoes of how this channel is run. So thank you for your patronage. Appreciate it very much. Oh my God, that's an eye.
Whoa, a successful eye? Nope. There's the difference between an eye roll and a successful eye roll. A successful eye roll means I just pooped my pants.
It still made me poop my pants just a little bit. Still made me poop my pants a little bit. Let's go, man. So without further ado, we're going to start with the get right into tonight's session, man.
All right. Where did we leave off last week?
In Neon Regimes 2, Synthetic Screams. We finished up the struggle inside of the apartment that resulted at one point with both Cecil and Waz down. They were able to overcome Julian Adder, the sniper at Hire, secure the building, and then head off with Grant to meet the liaison, the protector, and Rex. At that point, they had a sit down. During this sit down, they agreed to possibly pursue a hit out on WorldSat. We're about to introduce a couple more members that might be able to help them. However, that is not where we're going to pick up today. Oh no. You guys get a bonus flashback as we wait to catch up with that future moment. Tonight, we're going to go back in time. A time before Waz controlled the entire building. A time when his mentor and master, Mr. Strickland, was still alive. A convenience store / video emporium, basic cartridge on the main floor, still active with a cash register counted by Mr. Strickland's tight pockets. And a Waz with much simpler security duties out on the town. A classic weeknight. One could say celebrating hump day real hard. We're going to pick up with Waz post-closing his shift out at Basic Cartridge, picking up at one of his favorite watering holes, the Regal Beagle. Radio, can you please give us the stage for what Waz's haunt looks like?
Ooh. This is the kind of place that makes shenanigans look like an up-class facility. Kitschy crap hanging on the wall from every decade. Things from TVs and shows, local celebrities that no one knows who the hell is a local celebrity in the picture. Neon signs. Next to neon signs, more intricate, more digital signs that actually display products that are relevant to the time period. It's a juxtaposition of old and new. Not the kind of place you really want to put your hands down without possibly considering washing them afterwards. Bar is long, takes up most of the bar space. It's got those red pleather cracked chrome bar stools tucked up underneath it. It smells of stale alcohol and beer from poor mats that have never been properly washed.
Ugh. Sounds like my first bar.
Waz is just sitting at the bar with his drink in his hand, soaking his spirits.
In true Neon Regime's fashion, I will roll a dice. You damn right it's raining today.
Barkeep. Give me another RF. Feeling like I need to understand why people get so upset when it rains outside.
Really gonna be going down that rabbit hole tonight, are you, Waz? It's a portly fellow, shaved head. Similar to the body of Shrek. Gray shirt. Black vest. Tucked down into some black blue jeans. Waz doesn't know, but he's wearing Crocs back behind the bar. I'll get you another RF. Turns around and pours that neon blue fluid. As it does and it hits the glass, you can see those digital ice cubes begin to form up and spin.
Just bring it to me, old quahog. That's what I want. The one thing that lets me relate to your kind, I guess, just if I can call it that.
Keep erasing those memories, bud. As he slides it forward over towards you.
The destruction of ones and zeros, my friend. The destructions of ones and zeros.
He raises up one of those classic 10-ounce draft beer glasses like you see out at the VFW. Wipes his hands down. Moves down to a different area of the bar. Slow Wednesday night. Just the regulars left.
Gonna do that look around the bar like there's got to be someone here I can talk to.
Roll a perception check.
That is a 10.
Look down. You can see old Betsy at the end of the bar. She's burned her last credits into the jukebox. Of course, this has all come from her mobile phone. She hasn't set that thing down since she came in. Lipstick slightly ajar. Hair frizzed, pulled to a side ponytail. Still got a retail apron on. She's down to one side of the bar. Then there's a stranger to your right. Full-on trench coat. Pulled up high. Still soaking wet. See it dripping down onto the floor. Might be the cleanest spot on that floor the rest of the evening. Can't see much about his face. As you can tell, the guy's not just a string bean. Looks like there's some muscle under there. Can't tell, maybe orc, maybe troll. Not sure. Large fedora on, bent down in the front.
Knowing Betsy's going to sit down there and nurse her grasshopper and smoke her Virginia Slims, Wallace is gonna look at the guy in the trench coat. Hey there, stranger. Don't see you here at the Regal Beagle very often. What brings you in this wonderful Night City bar?
Roll a persuasion check.
18.
Turns his head, looks over you directly. You can see for the first time in the face, definitely troll. Definitely troll. Highbrow, thick facial features. Lifts his fedora up just a little bit. Trying to do the same thing that everyone else is. Erase the rest of this day. You look down, it's got a massive pitcher of Long Island iced tea in front of him, no straw. Just hand to pitcher to mouth. You can see the alcohol separating in the drink before you. This guy, no fucks given or means business, one or the other.
Definitely see you're a man of action when it comes to erasing memories. That's probably the most damn alcohol I've seen one person consume besides, I don't know how many grasshoppers old Betsy over there takes down.
It takes a lot. It's in this blood.
Well, since I don't have much in the way of blood, I'll toast to you thinning yours and hope that whatever memory you're trying to erase finds itself in the same hole as all of mine from today, sir.
See, the difference between you and me is that when I wake up, I hopefully won't remember today. What's it like always having to wake up the next day, knowing that it's just as shitty as it was the day before?
Kind of like fighting the urge to delete yourself, I guess.
He slides down your way, closing off the gap between seats. You can see just how muscle bound he is right now. And just how many times have you come close to pushing the button?
It's more a command prompt, but this morning, I've tried to forget the rest of them. Ooh. Oh.
Just how would you do it? Yeah. Make some big ceremony out of it?
Nah. It's Night City. There's no ceremony in anything here. It would be just like unplugging myself from the wall.
In that
Command
case,
end prompt send.
I've killed many alarm clocks in my day. Rest in peace to your brethren.
No one likes them, including themselves. You were setting them free for every time you destroyed one. Oh. Ooh. Hear that? I think Betsy finally put a tune on that's worth dancing to. I'll tell you what. 2 or 3 more grasshoppers. You might be able to take that one home. But this dance is mine first. Betsy! It's a good song.
I thought you'd never ask, Waz.
You know I love to dance. Shall we sashay in the 3 feet we have between, well, the jukebox and our friend here?
Of course.
Come here, my lovely. Come this direction, because I don't know if I can walk to you.
I need you to roll a performance check.
Where is, oh, there's performance. Got it. Ooh, that's gonna be a 6.
Oh God, that's bad. But Betsy's improvised performance check. We'll public roll that bad boy. It's it's a -3. It's bad.
Oh God.
She's been here since shift change. And you, at this point, you look over and you can see she's got a stack of Keno cards over there that looks like the Bible.
Just mine. He thinks, oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh my God, you guys got matching 6s. It's perfect. It's just that kind of shit show that you walk in, say to the VFW, the Legion Hall, the old watering hole, and it's, you know, it's the couple that too much PDF immediately. Like, you guys were trying to dance, but you both needed the support of each other, which eventually just ended up both of you leaning into the wall side by side. You could smell the hot cigarette breath as it pours in your ear. Oh, Betsy, she's a biter.
I think we can both agree that none of us are achieving exactly the dance we had hoped for this wonderful selection.
Shut up, Waz. Just go with it.
When in Rome. Do you even know where Rome is, Betsy?
Betsy doesn't listen to you any further and begins to plug your mouth.
Well, it's just rolling with it. It's just gonna give it all.
2 minutes in, you already begin to run your first virus scan. What little bit that is left of you is a smart man. At that moment, ow! Ah! The steam, the actual heat, the sensation of your body burning away any of the contact.
Right, sorry, but it's a natural defense mechanism. My whatever this is.
Your video cut out perfectly during that time as well, so it added into the effect. And she stumbles back over to her bar stool, once again playing some horrible mobile game that no one should ever be playing, probably suggesting it to everyone on her Facebook list.
Slide back down the bar to where my drink was. pick it up and kind of look over, see if my new friend is still there.
Got some real bold moves, do you?
The more I drink, the more bold I get. What can I say?
I used to have
Whoa.
those same bold moves.
What was that? What?
I said I used to have those same bold moves.
I bet you were quite the charmer, weren't you? Was there ever a night you didn't sleep with a different whatever?
Yeah. It was never about that. It was all about the journey of the night. Not knowing where it would take you the minute you got off work. You'd meet somebody you end up talking to, rambling on hours and hours. End of the night, someone you just met, stranger. Just as passing as you saw them, they were gone. You chase that feeling, you chase it to the next night, and the next night, but it doesn't always come. So if you're looking for that kind of ending, you'll never enjoy yourself. Not the journey, my friend. The pursuit of those long conversations. Pursuit, my friend. It's like the book of Jagger says. Don't always get what we want.
Sometimes you get what you need.
That's right.
Waz is gonna look at his glass. Set it down. Quo. This gentleman's next drink, if he chooses to have it, is on me. Put it on my tab. Might I have the pleasure of your name, sir?
My name is Draco. Reaches over, shakes your hand.
Drago. All the biologics I've met in the Regal Beagle. You have the heart of a philosopher, the knowledge of 1,000 men before you. I think you make more sense than you realize when it comes to the whole understanding of the human condition.
Just an old man with his stories, was. Just an old man with his stories. Thank you kindly for the drink.
You picked up my name and I didn't even tell you. Cheeky. Very cheeky. Well, enjoy the drink. And Betsy, she's got an eager tongue. I'm just warning you now. If you decide to go that direction, I'm sure a man like you is up to it. You can. Good night. He starts to stumble his way, sliding along the bar, just bar stool to booth to door on his way out.
As you post up, grab your coat. I want you to roll a perception check.
21.
You begin to gather your things. You see Drago. Get up from his seat. Finish off that picture. Finish off the sidecar that you sent him. Sign his ticket. And walk out to the front door as he bends his cap towards you. As you look out the porthole of the front, old school wooden door, probably the only thing that's left of wood, still at the Regal Beagle, still containing its classic old school porthole door. You watch your stranger passing in the night. As he walks up to the corner of the curb. And steps out into ongoing traffic. And is blasted out of your sight. You glance back over at the bar from where you're at. You can see his sign tab. And the crumpled up part of a pink slip. As you begin to process exactly what's happened in your mind, you look back and you can see a world that doesn't care. Bartender that hasn't batted an eye. He scrapes back up, grabs his check, looks at the pink slip, gets discarded in the trash. Old Betsy reapplying her lipstick, still playing Candy Crush Saga 17.5. The worst part, a whole line of traffic that never stopped.
You guys are monsters. How does this world exist? I'm talking to you. And you. Troll that was sitting right there just killed himself in traffic, and you guys have no fucking clue. I swear.
Now that you're done up at the bar, bartender's not even paying attention to you. Betsy looks up for her phone. What? What do you want?
Please play Candy Crush.
Quit talking with all your big words over there?
I don't know why I try to understand that urge in me that makes me want to be more than just an AI. I'm not the monster. You all are the monsters. At least I have a directive.
You say this, you refocus, you're staring into a bar that no one else is listening. It's a cold, empty shell of previous good memories and some sour ones.
It. Hey, Quahog, pour around for everyone in the bar. Draco, drink one yourself. Just lost another customer. The bots are cleaning him up on the road. Going home.
Bartender nods his head as you can feel the credits removed from your system. Slides another Cosmo Betsy's way. Leave out the familiar creak out the front door. Betsy, still too enamored with her game in front of you to even care. To leave that cold rain. Slaps against your face.
Yeah.
You look out on the street. All you see is that man's hat. Slowly drifting down a line of storm water. Headed towards the grate. Dexterity saving throw.
Well, dexterity saving throw? All right, Here we go. Drunken grasp at the fedora in the gutter.
Ooh, yeah, drunken grasp. Go ahead and give me that give that to me with disadvantage.
That's a 16. Oh shit, and a 15. Okay. I mean, it's better than a 16 and a fucking 5.
You're able to snag it just in time. Right before it goes down, it gets lodged just a second. You stutter step getting there, but that extra piece of time before it gets sucked down, you're able to snag it. As you pull it up in your hands, you can feel it. It's finely oiled. Somebody took care of this. This was a real heirloom. As the water sheds off of it perfectly.
Waz gonna look at it and place it on his head. It's a mighty fine hat, Pilgrim. I think I'll keep it in memory of you and for whatever the hell you did. He He poses with it for a second and takes it off. It looks at the hat band just out of curiosity. See if there's anything of intrigue inside, tucked away. If there's a name on the label, if there's a label at all.
Look in there and you can see Drago. And surprisingly, it's actually embroidered on the inside. Well worn on the inside. But of high quality.
I'm gonna put it back on his head. Just gonna look at it and tuck it up underneath his coat. Don't worry, friend. I'm not gonna wear your hat. But I'm gonna keep it. Just so you know, wherever you've gone outside of the sidewalk, it's someone remembered you in Night City. Even if nothing but an AI. At least it was something.
As you begin that long, long walk home, your mind kind of pieces together the logo, the VC that you saw underneath the brim that wasn't too far from his own embroidered name. Think to yourself, velvet crease. Yeah, velvet crease. And as you do, you kind of piece everything together. It had just gotten bought out that day on the news. You can remember because it was up on the TVs inside Basic Cartridge during your shift. Didn't mean anything at the time. Just another corporate takeover.
Fucking corporations. Oh God, is there a faster way home? I deserve to walk in the rain. It's all just gonna be one big corporation in the end anyways, run by AIs and the last few people who think they're powerful. Sorry, Draco. You got bought out. But that's just the way it is in Night City, I guess.
You really shouldn't think of these things. They're not good for your health.
Where's that coming from? I'm self-diagnostic. I'm hearing voices.
It's
If I can't self-diagnostic right now.
not inside you. It's inside the programming of this hat. I'm sorry to be so rude.
No. Identify.
Unfortunately, that's not exactly how this is going to work.
Root source code identify.
Go ahead and try, as the vocal commands don't work. Go ahead and roll.
Because I'm loaded.
Oh, hammered hacking, baby. I've been waiting for this moment.
There's the first. 11. Nat 1.
I told you it wasn't going to work like that, and you didn't trust me more.
Wait, you were going to say my name.
What? I don't know how to say your name. It's all over your code.
Listen. Waz.
Was.
I can't say I'm not happy to have a friend right now. Kind of sorry that we've met under these circumstances. I was drinking in a bar, met a nice man in a hat, which I guess you know. And damn.
Grego has been my operator for years.
You know what emotion coding is?
I do.
Subroute that I'm attempting to push into my own code. I can't tell if it's working because I can't help but feel maybe had I addressed him differently in the bar that he wouldn't have walked into traffic. You and I wouldn't be having this conversation. I think that's what biologics call regret.
My calculations say that you had a 20% chance of success.
Now I know that I'm drunk. Because on reverse statistics, I only had a 2%. And I'm talking to a hat. Well, hat, since you know my name, what may I address you as?
My name is Synergy.
It's a fitting name. Just happened to be synergistically drinking at the bar when your last operator decided to pop in. Tell me, Synergy, shall we go for a walk? Tell me the story of how you came to be.
Considering that I can read that this walk will be approximately 11 minutes and 24 seconds, we have just enough time to cover all the basics.
I love root basics. So, I'll do the walking. You do the talking. This is the direction we're headed. Synergy, my friend. Let's go.
As you begin that long stroll in the cold rain, piercing neon through the streets of Night City, I need you to roll with disadvantage a wisdom saving throw. How many radioflorian cocktails did you have? Subtract 4. Actually, no, I'll round it in half. Subtract 2 from your wisdom saving modifier and roll with disadvantage.
All right. It's going to be 13.
13.
While you calculate that, I'm going to go Waz all over the... I'll be right back.
That just happened, Jet. he just wazzed himself out. I guess that means I gotta finish up my beverage too. Sorry, I had to sucker punch you guys right in the feels right out of the gate. What's up, Ivan? Good to see ya. Hey, that's what it's all about, man. Don't need to, you just sit back and listen to the story. Little prequel action, little improv sequel action.
All right, glass refilled, ready to go.
Cool, I'm gonna go.
Go ahead, take care of it. I want to know where this is going. This is great. Oh, what up, Ivan? Lively, glad you're enjoying it. The gifts are on point. I love it. Dignitized, nay. Sometimes it's great just to sit and listen. I can remember a few road trips where I would just pop on the channel on my phone and while I was driving. It's good shit. Dude, pretty interesting when you see an AI get drunk, huh? Kind of like when the rest of us get drunk. Luckily, I know the condition so well that it just kind of flows through. Not that I've been to a convention or two. Just saying. Not saying, just saying. Dark, thank you. All love's back at you, man. Dude, Lockie, that's what it is. Just sit back and enjoy the story. I mean, it is definitely RP first. And, you know, let the dice roll how they do. Dude. Beast. That's what it's about right there. Appreciate it, Dark. So, Kicker, there's a radioflorian fluid that AIs can drink that acts the same as if you were drinking, say, whiskey or vodka. So it's a synthetic code corruptor that has a half-life that will eventually degrade, much like when you go to the bar and you have one too many vodka Red Bulls and it just tweaks you out. And you've got to lay in bed for a couple of extra hours going, oh my God, what did I do? Similar side effects too. I mean, lethargy, pains. It is the AI equivalent of just getting absolutely rocked. Here to Reaper, you don't want to know that question. There's a reason I subscribed to D&D Beyond so that I could have unlimited characters. There's a lot built there. I mean, if you think about the characters I've played just in the campaigns that you've seen. What is it? Hakiyama. I play Sindri, Malthus, Chikara. Oh crap! I'm trying to remember the one. Sindri was the one from the Magic one shot.
Are you recounting all the voices in your head?
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember all the characters that I played. Oh, you go 5 days a week easily. It's here's the funny thing is when Saturday comes around, it's just like I've got to live a normal life now. I've got to live a normal life until Wednesday. It's hard, but it's awesome. I absolutely love it. Lockie, you know there's characters in that. All right. Let's continue our hat conversation.
As sleep finds you, you wake up in your room, still in your same clothes from the night before, hat laid next to you on the pillow. Remembering just the basics of what transpired the night before as your memory returns back to normal after a long reset. You can feel yourself debugging, processing. You remember talking to Synergy. You remember meeting Drago. You remembered the why. You remember what you felt.
Cursed RF.
As you begin to prep your day. Another long shift down at Basic Cartridge. You don't know why you do this to yourself. Go out the night before your long night shift on Thursday. Sometimes you think it's your only pittance before you let loose again on Friday and Saturday night. Or maybe it's just that noodle stand that you love to go to. Even if eating doesn't do anything for you, it's still one of the few human things that you think you understand.
Synergy, remind me, next time we tie one on, we're going to get noodles afterwards. Oh, my head never hurts this much after noodles. I don't know why. Being non-biologic, it shouldn't make a difference. They decode RF.
When you say this, you hear no response back from Synergy. You realize that you're not wearing the hat anymore. At that moment, you realize, oh, wow, that is an old piece of tech. You actually got to be touching that thing to communicate? Wow. How old is this thing?
You're cute. Grab it and off the pillow in my hands. Can you hear me now?
In your hands? No. No response.
This is really old tech. Oh. Let's see, tilts back his head and pops it on.
That moment you realize it's definitely garnered by some sort of pressure tension inside the hat band. Good morning, sunshine.
Hi, Synergy.
Hello, Waz.
Thanks for the talk last night.
It was mutually beneficial in a very human kind of way.
Next time we go out and I get that loaded, remind me to go for noodles.
Noodles. It has been noted.
Yeah.
It has also been noted that you have a +1 history from sin.
Oh, let's go. I'll take that. Thank you, Sin. There's my cards. Let's add it to it. Yeah, something about decoding RF and having noodles always helps. I don't know why. Now the question is, will Mr. Strickland let me wear you downstairs? You're a fine hat. You're right. He is a little,
But he's old school. It all depends on what it's paired with. But inside...
He's...
Inside talking to customers... They can wear it, but probably not okay for you.
Synergy, as much as it would be great to wear you all day long, fortunately, I'm gonna have to put you on the hook. Because, I need to go downstairs and I need to work. And my boss is a little old school. So remind me next time I need to introduce you to. I don't know if you don't understand. Oh. Did I fall down last night? I must have fallen down. I'm sore. At least what I imagine is what biologically referred to soreness. Just, it's hard to move.
This is the radio Florian cocktails. They simulate all aspects of the human experience.
You're right. I've earned this. So I'll process it out. Till then, my friend. Going to. As he looks around. Realizes he doesn't have a hat hook. Goes to his closet. Grabs a hanger. Cheap wire. Get that crusty ass white paint on the outside of it. Grabs it, takes it, pulls it long, puts a hook down at the bottom of it so that he can use it as a hat hook. Hangs it up next to the rest of his clothes and takes energy and sets it right there next to the rest of the clothes.
I will talk to you like...
Yes, you will. May have to search the web later for conversions on hats. I have to get that AI into the web. Add some remote connectivity to it. Shit, what time is it, by the way? We'll find a clock.
Slowly, your Bluetooth reconnects to that inside your apartment. You realize you got 15 minutes before you need to be downstairs at basic cartridge.
Shit. Ah! Does that panic swing through things is just, oh God. Normally a very neat person is just throwing shit around trying to find his work clothes.
Just tearing through everything that you can find. Go ahead. I need you to roll dexterity saving throw to see how well put together you are.
16.
16. Yeah, you're able to get matching clothing. You can pick out a whole new silk shirt. You crank up your own biologicals to essentially steam yourself from the pores out. It's an old trick you've learned. You can actually iron your shirt straight that way. It makes it grody on the inside because it all kind of runs down into your shoe, but it works.
I wear socks.
The dirty Waz sock.
Looks in the mirror and just straightens out that not so expensive silk.
Well, please do tell us what color pattern.
You really want to know?
The inquiring minds in this chat want to know.
This is black with yellow dots.
Oh my God, you look like the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
You got it.
You come here, sweet sapphires, more like sweet Betty. Come here, the American Dream.
Acid wash jeans and silver tipped cowboy boots.
Please tell me this is gonna be the official artwork that we send in for Waz. That you dress like Dusty Rhodes.
He's got to have his. I mean, he developed style between, the last time we saw now. He's still piecing his shit together at this point.
This is like the unlockable outfit. This is like this is a Waz DLC. Oh my God. As you get yourself all put together, make your way downstairs, back down to basic cartridge for another long, mundane night shift that you still don't quite understand why. Why, dear God, is Mr. Strickland open during this hour to just pure degenerates?
Evening, Mr. Strickland.
Good to see you, Waz. Good to see you. It's been a long night already.
Everything all right amongst these weather dials, sir?
It's incredible. These kids, these Zoomers, they love these what are these Sour Patch Kids? Sour Patch Kids. I've sold 5 bags of these Sour Patch Kids.
That's probably because they put them in alcohol and it makes it taste good.
Alcohol.
Well, think about the last time you had straight vodka as a 16-year-old.
Waz, you know I can't remember back that far. I can't remember. 16 years old. That was long before the Red War.
No doubt, man like yourself has dabbled in a little bit of booze, I'm sure, and enjoyed himself, though.
Waz, you know about bourbon collection. If anybody does. I left you a little something up on the counter. I got a few of these returns still to stack behind. He taps on a old school vinyl pocketed cartridge case with the paper inserts on either side.
Wow.
Totally branded to basic cartridge, which is an orange and black motif. A very dated orange, very faded, dated orange and black. As you open up the clasps on either side of that cartridge, as it unhinges, the prospect, something really cool. Look on the inside, and you see a cartridge for Super Contra 2.
He holds it in his hand. Mr. Strickland, where did we come about this? He runs his hands down the cartridge.
We finally got the new release, boy. We finally got the new release in.
And he's sitting there dangling. Mind if I just see the boot up screen?
Boss, you got free reign when you get off your shift. I know if you tap into that thing, you won't put it down.
Yes, sir. He slides back into that vinyl sleeve. Fingers still itching to touch that circuit board. Should we file this under what's hot, sir?
We're not filing that one. That's our own personal copy. Was. It's yours.
Really?
That's really.
Really? Oh, God, no. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. After work. Okay. After work. Okay. Where do you need to start tonight, sir?
Yeah. Need to go in the back, see if we got any more of them Sour Patch Kids. That's for sure. We're gonna check and see if there's more Sour Patch Kids. And then we're gonna do for a whole total clean in the front. Don't need to put on the wax until you leave the door. You can set the robot for that. As his murmuring begins to trail off as he lists you 1,000 tasks that you know that you can't complete in a night on Thursday at the bar. But you let Mr. Strickland go. You let him entertain himself. It's part of him being the boss. And should you know, you'll get the floors cleaned and set the wax spot out. You'll double check and see if he's ordered any more Sour Patch Kids in the inventory. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
$21.
As most nights, you divide up your consciousness as many places as you possibly can go. One part of yourself watching the security cams, one part actually still watching that oh so fair and balanced news that old Mr. Strickland can't seem to change off of his TV pointed towards him. And then that extra part, just your own natural curiosities. As a person who's worked in a convenience store for a long period of my life in college, getting habits and routines of doing things, I want you to let me know what random snack it is that you steal every night and eat while you're in the walk-in cooler where there are no security cameras and Mr. Strickland can't see.
Chico stick.
You telling me that Waz is secretly getting high on sugar over here?
It's the crunch, man. It's the crunch.
Mr. Chico stick.
The crunch and break is something that it just the way the sugar fractures just blows his mind.
As you stand longingly in the back, staring through the glass window, cans of energy drinks in your peripherals. Like a garden of liquid poison. You see the one can that's exploded just a little bit. You take it and set it down to the milk crate over to the side. Understanding why the humans love it in here so much is it's the only place where there's nice cold air circulation. Doesn't smell quite like all the smog outside.
That's right.
Waz, you have a religion check +1.
Oh, that's a good card to have.
I see what you say about religion checks, but you guys don't know how they get applied in the neon regimes. Digital cults of personality exist everywhere.
Actually going to be more helpful than you even imagine. I'm glad it was cold in there. Cold helps the central processor process RF faster.
As you step out from refilling all of that liquid poison back up inside the cooler, finishing off your Chico stick, you step out into the main lobby. Roll another perception check.
$23.
23. Step out into the main lobbies. Everything seems to be in place. You can see Mr. Strickland out the front door, though. Stepping out for a long pull of his old cancer stick. Something you know that's always going to get him in the end. But you've just never been able to break him of that damn habit. You stare out the door, though, you can see Mr. Strickland surrounded by 3, 4 individuals. It doesn't look like they're conversing nicely.
Try and slowly move up so I can see what's going on.
Go up, you maintain visuals. You can see they're way too in close contact. Standing very, very, very close to your mentor. If you wish to bring audio up online from outside.
You're actually reading my mind. Slowly glide my hand along the wall by the counter. Double tap my ring finger. Plug into the system and pull up the cameras from the outside so I can hear what's going on.
Go ahead and perform your hacking check. DC is just a 10.
I was succeeded at 14.
You get a +1 survival roll. Waz? It's just what do you think you got in hell, man? My buddy ain't got much. Depends on what he's got in the back room. Yeah, it does. You can see one of them looks down. What do you think, old man? We're gonna have you part with the rest of whatever packaged food supplies you got in the back. I don't give a shit about your video game cartridges. Gentlemen, I will let you know I've been paying Rex for over 13 years now. If you mess with... You can see mid-sentence, Mr. Strickland takes an elbow right to the front jaw. Shut up, old man. We're gonna take what we want and we're gonna take it now. You heard it, boys. Clean this thing out. Any perishables, non-perishables, it's ours.
Oh, baby. All right. How far away am I? Perfect. Seeing Mr. Strickland get hit, Waz is going to clench his fist while the other one remains on the counter watching the cameras. He's gonna smash it into the ground. And as he does, you see lines of code across the floor. And when they get over to Mr. Strickland, it's going to form up out of the ground as a mage hand and pull him back into a safe spot behind the counter.
All right. Mr. Strickland is going to have to perform a dexterity saving throw.
I hope 19 is good.
As this digital form flows and pulls up from outside, yanking him back right before he can take the butt of what you can see is an AK-47. You reel and pull him back behind one of the aisles. As that swing misses, bullet fire comes in, breaking the glass in both the front doors. A hail of bullets coming in towards the front aisle. Bullets heading towards your way. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
$12.
You have the Indomitable card, thanks to Sin.
To use that now.
12, you're going to fail. You're going to take a full 8 points of piercing damage.
Shit. Got it.
I need you to roll for initiative.
Woo! Here we go. The battle I wanted to be in. All right. That is a 19. 1-9.
Oh, let's go. That's a high roll for Mang. Dude, Sin getting red hot, man. Getting the relentless card over. Let's go. The dice give it and they take it away, chat. They're hot at the moment.
You got relentless or do I?
You have relentless.
Cool.
By the way, I'm going to take the time in the moment here. You're kind of on your video, you're kind of small.
Small. Just my normal position. The zoom hasn't changed. Just not used to this new me. It's not, it's not Hister or Tormund.
Yeah.
It's larger than life.
Let's do this. Yeah, there you go. Now you fill up a little bit more of the that old box.
Daddy, I've been bulking up.
There, perfect. All right. All right, Mr. Strickland operates off of your turn. He is just a civilian. He has lost 2 hit points. He has a total of 8 left.
Jeez.
Another one. Thank you. Indomitable. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Waz, you are top of the round.
Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got in this situation? Guy in the door. Strickland in an aisleway. What's the distance on that? Oh yeah. We're gonna try that. Perfect. Where Waz is. He pulls his hand out of the ground, pulling Strickland back. Takes his hand off the counter, reaches up, grabs a deck of cards, and holds them in his hand for a moment. And as he holds that deck of cards, he assimilates that and generates one in his hand. He looks at it and looks at the guy he can see in the door and yeets that mind sliver. He needs intellect 13 or better.
All right, this is a -2, baby. -2 on this bad boy. That's a 9.
Baby. All right. That is going to be, come on, roll. Thank you. That is going to be 5 points psychic damage.
Five points of psychic damage as you yeet that mind sliver through as that card flies through. As you can see, it slides by, and it looks like it's just gonna miss him as it turns and curves from his ear into his head and melts into his flesh.
Cool.
Oh, Waz's first brutal critical card. Let's go.
Whoop, baby, let's go. I'll put that in there. Thank you very much. Got it. Thank you.
Sin
Fine.
going ham over here.
So I'm going to take my happy ass, duck behind there, and for my bonus action, where's that? What was that? What, D6? Perfect. That's all I needed. Again, while hiding behind the counter, I can see Mr. Strickland. I'm going to take my 2 fingers and tap the ground and send a little digital burst his direction, establishing telepathic speech. We need to get you into the back. You need to secure yourself. And we need to do it fast.
You got a 1d6 inspiration, Waz.
Thank you. On the board.
All right. Mr. Strickland knows that he needs to make it further back. He's only going to have to make 1 dexterity saving throw if he travels this way. Go ahead and roll that dexterity saving throw for him, Radio.
D20?
Yep.
Let's use sister's dice. Why not? 17 base roll.
All right, 17. Just going to be able to succeed as bullets whiz past him. 5, 10, 15, 20 25, 30. He's going to be able to go back and tuck back behind this aisle. Anything else for your turn?
Let's see. Movement, bonus action. I think I am spent.
First thug is going to rove in. Come into the front door. Make his way back behind the counter and the register. Another one is moving up into the space by the register. Or by, I'm sorry, not register, but front counter. Next is going to move in between the aisles. Last one is going to hold position up at the front door. This thug is going to pop off a shot over at you, Waz. That is a 16 to hit.
Any cover from where I am?
Where you're at, I'll give you a -1.
He still hits.
You got cover on everybody else, but you don't have cover on him, a full cover on him. There's just that little bit of angle there where I can't give you +2. Oh my God. It's going to do another 8 points.
Shitty. It's gonna be a long fight.
Hopefully I stop rolling 8s. All right, by the way, the one that you hit with the Mind Sliver, that's the one that's on the register.
Got it.
So while you plot out this next move, I'm going to go take a Waz. I'll be right back.
All right. Go do it. I love it. Man. Defense of the fucking cartridge. Oh. I gotta figure out. I mean, it's quite literally a 4-on-1 at this point. Ooh, baby. Okay. All right. So, wow. Okay. All right. I think I got a plan here. I got fighting spirit too. Dude, you guys are dumping the cards tonight. Thank you. Some of these cards I've never had before, so some of these actually have to look up, which is kind of funny.
All right, Waz.
Okay. knowing that he's got a guy on the other side of the counter. He thinks another guy's behind him. He just got shot at the guy across from him. He's looking around. Sees some darts on the shelf across from him. Slides his hand over and he grabs those darts, holds them in his hand, clutches them, and they disappear in his hand. And they reappear as 1, 2, 3, 4 darts in each finger. And he's gonna pop up and he's gonna yeet those darts. At this guy and this guy. That'll be magic missile on the 2nd level. Each one of those darts will do +1, 3 points of damage. Got it. So it's going to be, I said 4. So 3,
Which
6,
ones?
9.
Which ones are getting them?
So this guy's going to get 9. This guy's going to get 3. 9. 3.
Got it. There's a guy up on the main register. Pop him with one of those darts. As you can see, not just getting what credits are left in the drawer, you can see him downloading customer information, data, DTD.
Woo! Pops up, just yeeting those darts out of his hand, praying to God that they make purchase. It's just into his body as he's trying to get into that catch machine. Darts just stick at him, glowing almost an etheric green, just dissolve as he drops to the ground.
Next dart finds purchase. It sticks. You can see it burning into the flesh of the neck. That son of a bitch! Anything else for your turn?
Let's see what I've got. A bonus action. No, not yet. I will convert some sorcery points to gain that 2nd level spell slot back because I'm probably going to need it. Burn those off right there. Thank you very much. How many do I need for that 2nd? 3. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Spells. Gives that back to me. So I refocus myself. Drop back behind the counter for a moment. Recompose. I'm going to look over at Mr. Strickland.
They're trying to not only steal our money, they're trying to steal our data. If you can get to the back room, lock down the central server, keep them out of it.
And I believe that has expended everything I can do right now.
All right. At the end of your turn, you see a small drone fly in from outside. As it makes its way past the counter towards where you are at, you come face to face with this bad boy, staring it down as you brace yourself for impact.
Gonna make a face like, oh God, here it comes. It's like,
You close your eyes.
what the hell else do you besides make a face when you get hit by a car?
Slowly begin to feel your wounds begin to cauterize. And as you open your eyes, you can see a beam shooting over towards where Mr. Strickland is. I continue to roll all 8s. 11 points of healing for both of you.
Let's go.
As you see an individual step out from the car, unfolding a gun.
Dude, you're giving me chills right now. Oh, shit.
As they wheel around towards the back end of the car. I told you, man, no personals, man. And begins to drop a line of fire in towards that first thug. 19, that will hit. $12 points of damage. DTD as bullets spray into the man on the outside as he's dropped to the ground. You see a man in full leathers. It makes you think back to the Rocketeer. He's just damn near missing the helmet. Somebody's watched way too much Driver. Full slick back hair. Mustache is a little cheese moldy, but the 5 o'clock shadow makes up for the rest of it. You can see the thug back behind the counter, duck back down. Scrambling as he pulls out another device. Hooking up a small signal, connecting back the wires, shucking the physical credits. This is bullshit. This wasn't supposed to happen. Waz, they're gonna drop fire back over you. That's gonna be a 10.
That ain't gonna hit. Let's go.
As this thug is gonna run back up over by the side of the front counter. Waz, it is your turn at the top of the round.
All right. Cool. Cool. All right. That's what I'm gonna do. Having worked so well the last time, and it already absorbed those darts, Waz is gonna hold out his hands, close them. As he does, 5 more darts appear. As he rears up over the counter, he's going to chuck 2 at the guy who's on the ground and 3 at the guy who just came around the counter. Each one of those is going to do
Going for that guaranteed damage. I love it, dude. By the way, this is magic missile for you guys that don't know. It doesn't get used a lot in D&D, but it auto hits. It's incredibly powerful for low level things.
All right, so the guy who's on the register is going to take 6.
6 points.
The guy who is standing by him is going to take 9.
Woo-wee. They're both sitting at death's door as you barrage them. You can see their skin turning pale.
Do they have a shot on Strickland from there that I can see?
Strickland, it does not appear to be their first or second priority between what's transpired outside and after you killing their hacker.
You can tell me how you want to play this, and I might not have the action to do it. But with my bonus action, I want to try and push in and firewall them out of the system.
Have you used a bonus action yet?
Nope, I just used my my spell.
Cool. So you saw what he was doing. He appears to be trying to transmit that data outside now.
Yep.
All right. So you're facing against, he's got a box. It's no longer the same hacker, so it's not as strong. So this is going to be a hack off.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to be public rolling that bad boy. This box has a +2.
All right. You roll yours, I roll mine.
That's a 12.
Ooh, let's go, Waz, with that 21.
Box is a lot easier to beat than a proficient AI or human.
Shut
you
it
get
down.
in and you shut like John Taffer, you shut it down. As you drop any signal leaving from basic cartridge. No! 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 Seeing the system shut down and their backs up against the wall. This thug comes running out from back behind the bar. Is gonna lay into you. That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, he's gonna get it done.
It's another 8. I can't.
Fuck you. Is that 11?
Can't not roll 8s on this bad boy.
What's total damage?
It's 8. 8 points.
Okay.
These are max damage thugs.
Assholes.
Next one is going to step forward. It's going to shoot over at the leathered man, the driver. Oh, oh, is that an elephant? Instead of my bullet noise? With a 2 + 6, he will not hit as that driver tucks back behind the wheel well. All right, that driver's gonna pop back out outside of cover. They're gonna take their shot. At the thug next to them. That is a 19 plus. That will hit. All right. This thing will do. This was going to be a regular shot, so it's a 1d8 plus 2. All right, it's going to do 8 points of damage. DTD on this guy.
Get him.
As he drops him. Takes out, loads in a special cartridge. As in slow motion, you can see this shot come through the main door. As it curls up and around, you can actually see the small motor that's back behind the payload as it curves and goes up over the bar and heads towards the last thug that is next to you with a tracking shot. I never got to use the tracking shot on any of these other ones.
Yes!
This is the first time I get to use it. All right. They got to make a dexterity saving throw or take damage. Oh, take payload damage plus 1d6. Let's go. Come on. Ah, they're going to succeed on the dexterity saving throw. You can choose one creature you've seen in the past minute. Fire that payload. It flies toward the creature moving around corners, ignoring 3/4 and half cover. If the target is in range and the path is available, it makes a dexterity saving throw or takes damage from the arrow. Half damage. Okay. All right, yeah, it's gonna be hanging on with a bee's dicks of life as that shot tracks, but he's able to just duck down behind the bar as that shot and that payload explodes in the back wall. Waz, it is your turn.
Stands up against the man who's stepped in the aisle against him. Draws back his hand. This is a job you shouldn't have taken. And once again, will generate 3 darts in his hand, and he's going to throw them 1, 2, 3. Right dead center for fucking max damage. That's 15 points.
Good overkill.
I would imagine
describe their demise.
As he's chucking these darts and a new one is appearing in his hand every time. It's like Robin Hood. He throws it right between his eyes. The next dart comes and splits that, and the next dart comes and splits that, driving it further and further into his skull, each one of them disappearing into his skin, turning into just digital noise, dissolving his brain from the inside out. Oh God, that feels so good.
Just stand over his body. Mr. Strickland joins you by your side. Gives the dude in front of him an old man kick straight to the ribs. That's right. Get the hell out of my store. What? As you look up over to the front door where the glass is busted, you see that driver step forward, hands up, slowly folding his BR back up to his side.
Waz slowly puts away the mine sliver he had pulled out just in case.
You can see that drone float back up over to his shoulder as it attaches itself. I told those guys no personals.
Well, it seems there is no honor amongst thieves except for the exception. We both owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you.
I owe you an apology. You were supposed to just come here and hit for data. He shakes his head, walks over to you, Waz, sticks out his hand. My name's Cecil.
He shakes it strong and kind. Cecil, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Waz, senior of the building. Mr. Strickland.
Mr. Strickland. I'm sorry this is what happened and what went down here today. Just tried to do what I thought was right, you know? You don't see that every day. It's just a criminal with a change of mind here, Waz. It's truly the 21st century around here. Get you. Cecil, have you ever had these Sour Patch Kids before? Have you ever had these Sour Patch Kids before? Come over here. As you can immediately see him go into salesman mode. Cecil nodding his head. As he seems like he's reading off the nutritional value off the back. Old man's got a pitch. It is 3% fruit juice in here. 3%. You can't get that down at City Market. Just a big grin over Cecil's face. He slicks his hair back, unbuttons that front button. Rocketeer leather just a little bit.
Surely we could find something better for our friend Cecil here than just Sour Patch Kids, Mr. Strickland.
What was wrong with... This is the bee's knees. All the Zoomers are doing it. They're all eating these Sour Patch Kids. What are
The Zoomers are doing it to get drunk. Very rarely do you come across a person of certain skills and honor. You know, Mr. Strickland, we just had a vacancy in 2B. Might be useful to have someone like our new friend Cecil here around. Let me ask you, Mr. Cecil, what are your current living accommodations like?
living accommodations? Do you know this line of work? Throws his thumb back to his car. You don't like to stay in one place for very long. It's not how this business works. You know?
Well, considering that you've done us such a favor, Mr. Strickland, it's a vacant room. We probably won't be able to rent out for the next 3 months.
You know what? Normally, not a chance in hell. Staking out and sitting in any kind of room of a place I was just supposed to do a job for. You know what? I'm gonna stick around for a bit. Help the man here get those glass doors put back up. I feel obligated to do that.
I knew I had a good feeling about you. Mr. Strickland, we have a new tenant.
Nah, let's not go that far. Just sticking around here to fix and right what was wrong.
Say that now, but this building has charm and personality.
Yeah. Let me... The room's free, Mr. Strickland, but how much is this parking gonna cost me? We have some of the most affordable parking in all of downtown Night City. You can see a grin flash up from Cecil's face. He puts an arm over your shoulder. Come on, man. Show me this room.
I'd be happy to. Actually, yes, I would be happy to. Come with me. Here, through this hallway. This is the quickest way to get to the staircase. It really was a thing with the drone. I like that. That was impressive.
Pretty cool, isn't it? As we begin to make our way up the staired corridor, scene kind of fades away as that same wax robot keeps trying to clean around the body of those thugs as it bumps into multiple times. And that was where we will end this prequel flashback before we pick back up to the story next week.
Dude, the entrance of Cecil. I was really hoping that that's who would show up. Fudge.
Those max dice rolls had me scared.
Dude, you had me down to half hit points. Like, if I would have taken another one of those without healing, dude, lights out.
So, what everybody is wondering in the beginning of the episode, it was fully up to your decision. If you'd probably still talk to that guy, he wouldn't have walked into traffic.
Wait, if I hadn't talked to him?
No, if you talked to him more, there was a chance. It was totally up to your decision of how engaged you got with him. But it was just enough to where it was surface value, and I'm like, oh dude, this is gonna cut deep right at the beginning of the episode.
I mean, wow. Oh man, that hurts. But
we got this cool improv moment with Synergy. Didn't know we were gonna have an AI hat, so that's new.
That surprised the living hell out of me.
It was a great. It's the first time where I felt like we've established the brutality of our setting. I felt really good about this short little jaunt of us establishing. I don't know. The world felt real tonight. World felt very real tonight.
It's what this world is. This is a brutal world. This isn't sugar-coated candy fantasy land. This is a place that is relatively close to, I know, where we live right now.
But it had its brutal and its beautiful moment at the same time. Like those fond memories of thinking of basic cartridge and the anticipation of opening up those vinyl cases and the rainy Blade Runner style shitty shotgun bar with 6 or 7 seats that you could find anywhere throughout the South Pacific. It felt very in our skin tonight, and I like that.
Yeah.
I loved your improv too about Radio Florian. I like how you drink to actually humanize. It's like your only relatable, one of your few relatable things. That and food.
Yeah, I had to throw the noodles in there just because it's like, all right. So the one thing he can do is he can manipulate food. So that's a whole nother.
We couldn't have you be an AI that couldn't eat in our campaign. It was so weird for us. So weird for us.
Oh man.
Well, we wanted to put something cool together that established some character and character bonds for you guys while we waited for Mud and Becca to join us next week. I didn't feel that we should progress in the story any further, so we took a little trick out of Tormund's quest book and gave you some character establishment. I'm glad. I'm super glad we did.
You know why? I think it gives us a chance to live in this skin a little bit more, because you and I both wanted to play these characters, but hadn't fully flushed out their reactions and who they are. I got a feeling after tonight, living in Waz's shoes and seeing what he's seen in this city.
Yeah.
that I'm better because of it. And I mean, not only that, I got a kick-ass hat.
Let's go. Oh man, I can't wait to figure out what this thing's gonna do now. I love it. I'm just the voice in your head, Waz. Just the voice in your head.
It's a project now. I mean, this is like, I don't know, this is like getting a new PC and going, it was nice the way they built it, but I wonder what I can do as far as upgrades.
Technology wise, it's like you being given a Game Boy.
but still, you look at the Game Boy and you go, how can I jam an i7 in there?
Put the magnifying glass that goes up over the top. Then you can you have the drop down light. This is all before backlit screens.
Had it.
Oh my God, so true, man. So true.
Thank you guys for hanging in there tonight. I appreciate you guys throwing all those cards at me. Those are going to be very crucial. Even though I didn't get a chance to blow through any of them tonight, I got a feeling as we progress into next week's episode and beyond, they're going to be critical.
Next week, yeah, we're going to use every single one of them. We're going to be going on our first mission next week. 100%. No mind controlling with the hat. It's just it's like Google Assistant.
Take the road on the left. I can add that calendar date to your bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's gonna bid us adieu for this evening. Love you guys. We will see you again tomorrow night at 10:30 CST.
Let's go
For Thorman's Quest. Thank you guys for all your energy. And remember, make sure to wash those damn hands. Love you guys.
Oh, baby.